Hi, everybody, and welcome to Straight Talk Medicine. I'm Dr. Chris Morris. I'm a family physician out in Surprise, Arizona. I see patients ranging from newborns all the way to the very end of life. And I also do a lot of primary care as well as hospice, palliative care, and sports medicine. The reason I created this channel was I'm getting more and more questions about disease management, such as like diabetes, hypertension, hyperlipidemia. Are there natural approaches to handling my diseases without just doing traditional medications? Tell me about hormone therapy for both men and women, GLP-1s, weight loss, and the list goes on and on. Complicating all this is it seems like nowadays everybody has an agenda, whether it be from corporate medicine, insurance companies, product developers that you see like on TV and the internet, and then your friends. They give you information because they tried something and either something works for them or didn't work for them. The fact of the matter is you are an individual. Everybody's needs are different. And our job is to sift through all the crap and find out what's going to be best for you as an individual. I'm known for being a straight talking doctor, and I really try to view you as an individual rather than as a mass herd of patients. And I definitely try not to just treat you as let's follow the algorithm. I give you the information best I know it. I'm also one that admits that I don't know everything. I've learned a lot since being out of residency that traditional medicine and Western medicine is not the end all be all. There's a lot of stuff that our counterparts on the naturopathic side are doing that's actually really good stuff. And I'm doing my best to learn about it. And in many instances, I've incorporated that into my daily practice. My patients are also teaching me quite a bit because they'll come in and say, hey, I've been trying this at home and it really seems to be working. And I'm like, oh, that's great. I have no idea what you're talking about. And next thing you know, I'm reading and I'm learning, and in many instances, I've actually incorporated that into my practice and shared that as advice to other patients where I've thought it's been useful. So my job here in this channel is to just cut through the BS, talk to you one-on-one, sit here with a cup of coffee, and just, let's answer some questions and get down to the bottom of some of these deep diving issues that we all have. A little bit about myself. I'm definitely coming from a non-traditional background. I'm one of those that graduated really well in my high school class, and then when I went out to my first university, which was Arizona State University, really found out that there was a whole life outside of just being a traditional middle-class kid. I got into girls and partying, and really my academics went sideways. I think my GPA my first year was like a 1.5. It was absolutely abysmal. And here I was trying to get into medical school, or at least that was my ambition. And right from the get-go, I was like, my door just shut, or at least I felt it did. So I wanted to clean up my life. Really had no clear direction of where to go, but I was found solace in joining the U.S. Army. I ended up joining the reserves and became a combat medic. And right about that time, unfortunately, 9/11 happened, and Operation Enduring Freedom, which was the Afghanistan war, started, and I got mobilized for that. Luckily, I never went overseas. I was able to stay stateside, but I got sent over to El Paso at Fort Bliss, did a lot of training. Also did quite a bit of training over in Marana in Arizona with the Black Hawk helicopters and stuff like that. Just preparing to go to war, and then all of a sudden I get the notification from Uncle Sam that, hey, the war is wound down, we don't need you, go back home. So when I came back home, I re-enrolled in school, worked as a phlebotomist, worked as like a medical transport for a couple different places, just trying to figure out what to do. And then I ended up getting some great guidance from my mentor in the U.S. Army, who said, why don't you just become a Phoenix police officer? That's what he did. You can finish your school, get great benefits, great education, great, introduction to the community. And so I was like, oh, okay, well, let's do that. So I joined. One of the best decisions I ever made. I absolutely love the Phoenix Police Department, as well as all the Arizona local departments. I had such a wonderful experience, mainly because I learned a lot about life in the community. I mean, you're going into households and communities that you never would dream of ever being in. I've been in hoarding houses. I've been with people with severe mental illness and crises. I've seen successful people on the brink of collapse, especially during the financial crises. Active shooters. I've been a part of first wave of police officers going into a school for an active shooter. The list goes on, and it's amazing what our heroes do every day for us, and I can't say thank you enough. But long story short, I spent 10 years with the Phoenix Police Department, was able to finish my degree. I applied to medical school, really not even expecting to get in. AT still took the gamble on me out here in Mesa, Arizona. It's a doctor of osteopathic program. Had a wonderful, wonderful experience with them. I was able to do a lot of wonderful training out in Mesa, as well as do a lot of work with the community health centers. There again, just working with underprivileged families, trying to find solutions through all sorts of different hardships for folks. And then I got into family medicine residency at St. Joseph's Hospital, which has been a hospital in downtown Phoenix for, seems like forever. It's been a staple in the community. Had a wonderful experience with St. Joe's, got a really broad breadth education, working both as in the hospital setting, outpatient setting, got a lot of surgical experience, procedural training. And then when I graduated residency, I started going out on my own and really developing and honing my practice as an individual and as an independent physician. So if you really want to just cut through the BS, get information that's geared for you and your family and without any other personal agenda, please hit that subscribe button and follow us. We're looking to put videos on at least once a week or once every couple weeks. If you have any questions, please feel free to reach out and let us know. But otherwise, grab that cup of coffee and let's get started. Have a good day.